Hey everybody, it's Joe Linder with Joe's Phenomenal and welcome to another video. Today we're going to be reviewing the Ninja BN600 series professional food processor. Ninja actually makes three versions of this food processor, the BN600, the 601, and the 602. We have an unboxing video posted up above here, and it goes into a little bit of detail about the differences between those models. This one is the 602, and that's what we'll be doing this review on. However, the only difference between the three models is what comes in the box.
What's in the box?
So we'll just be doing the review on the 602 and its accessories. As far as appliances go, food processors are a little bit more of a niche item in most kitchens. Most people will just use a blender and try to do some food processing chores along with it and just kind of do their own chopping. But if you have one of these things, you can really cut down on a lot of the time you spend on your food prep. We did the unboxing for this a few weeks ago, so it's given us plenty of time to run this thing through its paces. So now we can give you a full review and show you exactly how well it did all of those things. In case you haven't used one before, food processors can handle a variety of tasks. You can chop fruits, vegetables, and herbs. You can puree to make sauces, and it's also got a dough setting for making breads and such. Also, one great thing about dedicated food processors is it also has a disk setting. The disk setting is what sets a dedicated food processor apart. In this case, with the 602, you get 3 disks that come along with it. The first disk you get is a grating disk. If you've ever gone to the store and bought grated Parmesan cheese off the shelf, this is the kind of tool that you would use to turn hard cheeses into something like that. The second disc has 2 sides. On one side, you'd have a crinkle cut blade here, and on the other side, you'd have a series of shredders. The crinkle cut, if you've ever had crinkle cut French fries, that's how you cut those potatoes, would be with something like that. Or if you've had crinkle cut carrots in a salad or anything like that, also same deal. On the other side for the shredder, if you've had shredded carrots, you'd use that. If you had shredded cheeses like shredded mozzarella that you get out of the store, or any cheeses that are already prepared for pizza or anything like that, those are all done with a shredder like this. And it takes tasks like that. You can take an entire block of cheese and in just a couple of minutes you'd have the entire thing converted over with this thing lickety split. The third disc is actually very similar to the second disc. One side again, you have the shredders. And on the other side, instead of the crinkle cut blade, you have a straight blade. You would use that blade for things that you want to slice flat. Maybe slicing vegetables like zucchini or something like that. Maybe you want to scallop potatoes. Again, same deal. And especially with something like potatoes, if you have a slicer like this, you can go through several potatoes extremely quickly. And if you wanted to make a scalloped potato dish, you're talking about having all those potatoes prepared just within a couple of minutes versus probably spending about 30 minutes or so getting all that ready, depending on how good you are with a knife. Now moving on to the machine, it's very simple to open. And as you can see here, you've got the normal blade in here. And this is what you would normally use for most of your chopping duties, actually. In fact, probably 75% of whatever I do with the food processor is just with this blade in here. And if you were doing the dough, for instance, like we mentioned before, you'd use the dough blade. The only difference is just a plastic blade. There's no sharp edges on it or anything, because with dough, you're wanting to knead it. You're not wanting to cut it up, so you'd use that. So when you're using the discs, basically you'd have to take a little plastic stand off here, and that would just kind of go right into the food processor. And then you would just kind of figure which side of these blades you want to use depending on which wheel you have here. And let's say I wanted the slicer, you'd have that face up. Then it just kind of sits right in here, right up in the top. You close it up and lock it. And basically, you pop that out and you're going to slide everything down in here through the chute. And you can use this to kind of push it on through. And that's pretty much it. Food processors are very, very simple. In addition to the settings that I mentioned here, you've also got low and high settings, and you also have a pulse setting. So basically you hold it down and it goes, and when you let go, it stops. By the way, if this is your first time here and you want to learn some cool new recipes, get some kitchen tips and tricks, and all sorts of other kitchen related things, then start now by subscribing to the channel and hitting the notification bell so you never miss a thing. For the most part, all three models handle all their duties really well. Except the 602 here comes with those 3 discs. So as you can see just by that, it has a lot more utility than the other ones do. We ran this thing through a variety of tests and it performed everything really, really well. The crinkle cutter worked really well, especially considering I was crinkle cutting carrots, but I was using really thin carrots. So it didn't really have a whole lot of surface area to work with, but it still managed to get the job done pretty well. All the extra video and images that I'm showing you in this review are actually taken by me working on this food processor. They're not taken from another source. It's just me running this thing through the motions and actually making things for other videos on this channel. Ninja's food processor handled all of those duties very well. I can't really complain about anything. But if I did have to have a gripe, the one thing I would say is that the run time on this is about 60 seconds. So no matter what you do, it's not going to run more than 60 seconds on any function that you put into it. It'll go for 60 and then shut off, and then you have to reset it and start it again. If you're doing something that requires a lot of processing, that does get a little bit annoying because you end up having to push it 4 or 5 times depending on what you're doing. But honestly, that wasn't really a problem for me. I just didn't expect it, and I've had food processors in the past that didn't have that limitation. So although it was a little bit of an annoyance, it didn't really hurt my opinion of it overall. As far as price goes, it seems pretty in line with most other manufacturers' food processors, and it handles duties.
Duty. Diarrhea.
Pretty similar, so there's no real differences there. But the inclusion of the 3 discs that come with this model is a big plus. For those of you who already have a food processor that has discs and everything else, probably not the first thing in the world you really need to upgrade unless you really want to. However, for those of you who have a multifunction blender that includes both the regular pitcher and a food processing pitcher, this I would consider to be a must-have upgrade. I've done all my processing in the past on one of those, and I'll tell you what, this is worlds better than doing it that way, that's for sure. The biggest reason, again, is that those food processor attachments don't give you ability to use those discs either. And as a basic rule of thumb, when you get these multifunction appliances, they're more like Swiss Army knives. They can do a lot of stuff, but they don't do any of those tasks super well. There's always a sacrifice here and there. If you have separate appliances for all your tasks, then you get the best, most convenient appliance for every single task that you want to do, provided that you have the space in your kitchen to store everything. Just for full disclosure and transparency, this was not sent to us by Ninja, and we're not being compensated by them in any way, shape, or form. We just needed a good food processor, went out, did our own comparisons, and decided that this is what we wanted, because we've used Shark products in the past and we've been really happy with them. And so far, it really seems like they're living up to their reputation once again on their kitchen products. It's priced well, does the job it says it's gonna do, looks really nice. And if it's like all the other Ninja products we've owned in the past, they're very reliable and they last a long time. So what more can you really ask? At the time of making this video, this was about $110 over at Bed Bath & Beyond, and that seems to be the retailer that carries the 602. That might be an exclusive model to Bed Bath & Beyond, I'm not so sure, but I haven't seen the 602 sold anywhere else, including on Ninja's website. The 600 and the 601 are a little bit cheaper and they're a lot more widely available, but they don't have as many discs either. If you get one of the lower price models, however, you can always go on to Ninja's website and order the additional discs if you wanted to. So if you're replacing a blender or you're in the market for a food processor or both, I would recommend getting your food processor and your blender separately instead of getting one of those all-in-one solutions, because I think you're going to be a lot happier that way. We also did a full review of the Ninja Foodie blender that we picked up, and we'll go ahead and link that above as well for you. If you'd like to learn more about Joe's Phenomenal, you can check out some more of our videos here on our channel, or you can check us out online at joesphenomenal.com. I thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope it helped you make a little bit more of an informed buying decision. Don't be afraid to leave a comment down below and let me know what you think. Also, if you've purchased one in the past, leave a comment and let me know how it's working out for you. With that being said, that's going to be it for now, and we hope you have a phenomenal day. Take it easy.